Hey, how you doing? Well, a long time ago I had a dream. An Eileen's dream. This was one of the first cigars I ever had. Back a long time ago, when I was thinking about getting into cigars, did some research on them. Looked it up online and did some reading. Um, and I discovered that CAO flavors was a good kind of cigar to get started on. So I ordered a 5-pack sampler years ago, and I tried some of my first cigars. And Eileen's Dream was among those cigars. And I really liked it, and I have fond memories of it. I got quite a few of them after that. So you could say back in the old days of me first starting smoking cigars, this was my favorite cigar at that time. So I have not had one in a very long time, years, many, many years. So you can see it comes in this little wooden tube. It's got a cloth, little piece of cloth here, taped, keeping it all together. That's kind of cool. The little cloth part is a nice touch. So you've got a Cameroon wrapper here. You can smell the aroma, that infused tobacco. Just a really delicious, creamy smell. Very light, sweet smell, and it's very pleasant. Um, the wrapper is in pretty good shape. It's got a couple of little spots on it, but that's should be fine. Delicious cold draw. Very, very nice. So you get the sweetness, of course. Um, there's also, beyond that, is the Cameroon wrapper. It does have a little spice to it. That's very nice. Um, this is a CAO calls this a mild Dominican blend with a spicy Cameroon wrapper. Okay, that's how they describe it. Just the tobacco itself. You've got the sweetness. Um, it's got what CAO calls white chocolate truffle. Okay, so that's in there. Um, I don't know what white chocolate truffle would taste like in if I was eating one or food that has that in it. I've never eaten that, so I have no idea what that is supposed to be. But there is a complexity to this. Um, the description says the flavors should be Irish whiskey, coconut milk, frothed cream, which again I don't know what that's supposed to taste like, and white chocolate truffles. So you can definitely taste the creaminess, the Irish cream. Definitely taste the Irish cream. The coconut milk is, I think I can detect that, but again, these are flavors that really go very well together, and they really blend into one complicated flavor, if that makes sense. So for me, again, I'm not the best at just isolating little flavors and picking them out. I think that knowing coconut milk is on the list of flavors maybe helps me be able to pick that apart and see that there's coconut in there. But I think if you didn't list it and show it to me, I might not be able to realize it. That white chocolate truffle is very interesting. It's very interesting. It adds a complexity. Nice burn. Very even burn. Very nice draw. The flavors are getting stronger. That top level of sweet cream has kind of sunk down a little bit now and has turned into more of that Irish whiskey. It's still got the sweetness to it. It just tastes maybe like it's mellowed down a little bit on the sweetness aspect. I have been thinking, while I'm smoking this, I've been thinking about things like frothed cream and white chocolate truffle, and trying to visualize those things as I smoke. It's interesting, and the Cameroon wrapper on this is a very interesting combination. I've been thinking while I'm smoking, what would it be like if it had a Connecticut wrapper, or like different wrappers. So I'm enjoying it. It's a smooth smoke. It's getting a little more complex. So now that I'm about this far down, I'm also tasting a little bit of an oiliness on my tongue. It's kind of building. I am still getting that Irish whiskey. Not so much anything in the frothed milk category anymore, or any of those lighter vanilla kind of flavors are really starting to deepen and really just go into the Irish whiskey and the white chocolate truffle, which is going pretty nicely with this Cameroon wrapper. The flavors are still getting stronger. The Cameroon wrapper is an important part of this cigar. I'm not sure what it would be like without it. I'd actually be very interested in trying this exact same blend of infused tobacco with a Connecticut wrapper and see what would the difference be, because I think this wrapper is lending a lot of flavor to the Eileen's Dream. But what I've got now is the deeper, more concentrated, oily flavors. Most of what I get out of this is probably what they're calling the white chocolate truffle. And you can smell, it's got a nice, every now and then you'll catch a whiff of that coming off of here and you'll say, oh, I smell that. It smells like a truffle. I could see that. So even though I'm not familiar with eating truffles on my food, I think I can understand what they're going for here. A white chocolate truffle, it makes sense somehow. It makes sense in a weird way. You'll have to smoke one of these and find out. If you like flavored cigars, definitely give Eileen's Dream a try. If you are new to cigars, you could do like I did and kind of get your feet wet with some CAO flavors. They do have a flavors sampler pack that you can try them. In my local tobacco shop, an Eileen's Dream, the same size that I'm smoking here, is $9. So considering I got a 5-pack from cigars.com for around 20 bucks, I think that's a pretty good deal. It's definitely not worth $9. It's about a $5 cigar to me, so that's a good deal. This is not an everyday cigar for me. I wouldn't want to smoke one every day. It's an every now and then thing. So having a 5-pack, yeah, just pulling out every now and then. So for newbies, definitely recommend the Eileen's Dream. If you want to be able to sit and try to pull out the different flavors that are in there and see if you can identify them, it's a good thing. A lot of those CAO flavored cigars are like that. They're not incredibly complicated, but they do have good flavor and they do smoke very well. They're well constructed cigars. So I definitely recommend Eileen's Dream. for a very pleasurable smoking experience. Or if those flavors that I described don't really sound like your kind of thing, I would recommend go to CAO Flavors, look at those cigars, and they've got quite a lot of cigars to choose from. And read some of those descriptions and see if any of those flavors sound like something that you'd like to try. Um, so there's Eileen's Dream. It was not as good as I remembered it being, but a lot of things work out that way, don't they? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my Eileen's Dream. Keep thinking about the old days, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a good day.